Last year, Samsung gave its flagship customers a choice: the flat-screen 5.1-inch GS7 or the curved-edge 5.5-inch Galaxy S7 Edge. Now with the launch of the Galaxy S8, flat screens are out, but we've still got a size choice, and for those of you craving big displays, we've got one of the largest yet on a high-profile handset, the 6.2-inch ultra-widescreen panel on the Galaxy S8 Plus. Of course, we had to see how this new phablet compares to last year's GS7 Edge. The good news is that the GS8 Plus isn't some huge giant of a phone. It's significantly taller than the GS7 Edge, sure, but thanks to these new screen dimensions, it's barely wider at all, to the tune of less than a millimeter. The difference in thickness is even more minimal, making Samsung's achievements with this new model all the more impressive. That big screen isn't without its side effects though, chief among them the absence of a physical home button on the GS8 Plus. The new on-screen home button might take a little getting used to for Galaxy purists, but Samsung does a good job with haptic feedback that at least attempts to remind you of the good old days of physical buttons. And while someday we may have a Galaxy phone with its fingerprint scanner embedded right in the screen, for now Samsung's had to relocate the scanner around back, though with a new iris scanner as well as face recognition, you have your choice of biometric unlock options. The Edge screen interactions available in the Galaxy S8 Plus will certainly feel familiar to GS7 Edge users, with the usual shortcuts giving you quick access to apps, contacts, and more. With the GS8 Plus though, Samsung also introduces some new abilities, like Smart Select, which lets you highlight areas of the display for not only selective screen capture, including saving animations, but also so you can extract text. That way you can pull up a PDF, and even without any document editing tools, quickly grab some text out of it and easily share that data with whomever you like. One of the best things about last year's Galaxy phones was the killer 12-megapixel dual-pixel camera, and fans should be happy to see very nearly the same camera returning for the Galaxy S8 Plus. Samsung does deliver a few tweaks under the hood, including faster image processing and the ability to combine multiple exposures into one best-of shot, but the company clearly thought it was onto something good with last year's camera and isn't venturing too far out into new territory. Of course, sticking with the past isn't necessarily a good thing, and despite the much larger, to say nothing of higher res display on the Galaxy S8 Plus, Samsung's new phone uses a battery the very same size as the GS7 Edge. The new 10nm processor tech should help with power efficiency a bit, but will it be enough to offset other losses? We're very much looking forward to running our own tests and finding out. Looking at this pair, it's almost hard to believe they're just one generation removed. Aspects of the same design language pop up all over the place, but the Galaxy S8 Plus is such a pronounced step forward for Samsung that the degree of change can be a bit shocking. Could this be the phone that finally convinces you to carry around a 6-inch plus handset? And we have to admit, this just might be the one that wins us over. Keep following Phone Arena for more Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus coverage, including more comparisons with your favorite phones.